everyday morning occurrence has been, I think, since the start of my channel. This is my chocolate cauliflower oat recipe using the Orgain organic protein powder, and I sprinkled some of these Navitas cacao nibs on top. I've been loving making this in my Kosari with steel cut oats instead of rolled oats. So if you're at all interested in this recipe, it is listed in the recipe playlist, but it is cauliflower and steel cut oats, and it is one of my favorites. Pretty much eat this every day. Ain't that right, boo? Ain't that right, Totoro? Here we have Totoro with beauty dust. Gotta say, the new batch of dust is tasting delish. Hey guys, what's up? It is the end of the day, and congratulations, you are on car mount version, I don't know, 130. I've tried so many different car mounts so that you all can ride comfortably, but none of them ever seem to work. I've been in a vicious cycle of car mount after car mount after car mount. So we'll see how long this one hangs on there. You guys may take a topple pretty soon, but we'll see. I think it's called the Gecko. I don't know. I've tried so many of these things. The thing about my car is that the camera actually fits nicely by itself behind this little screen doohickey thing. But unfortunately, with the wobbliness of the road, you guys bob in and out of focus occasionally. So I've always been motivated to have the car mount that stays there. We're starting. All right, and yet again, another car mount fail. So I will be taking version number 131 back to the Amazonian. I have no luck with these things. As I was attempting to say before you all toppled head first into the passenger seat, I've had many of these. I'm always motivated to get them because you guys sit right here in this little pocket behind the screen really nicely, but you wobble in and out of focus, and that drives me nuts when I'm editing. It probably drives you nuts too. It's stuck on really well onto my fridge and onto my countertop, but the car, it's not doing its justice. If you have see, you just bobbled in and out. If you have a recommendation for one, please comment below. If any of you, I don't know, talk to yourselves on a camera as I do during the day in the car. But it is the end of the day, and I am actually on my way to Costco doing the unthinkable. Trying to sneak in there. I know it's going to be crowded this time of day. The UV index, it is like early evening right now. It's early evening, and the UV index is like 8 right now, but it has been in the 9s, guys. It has been so high as of late. I've just been applying layer after layer. Before I left to get in the car, I applied I'm using that MD Complete combination sunscreen. I like it quite a bit, but it does pill up if you're using it with other stuff. So I find that it pills up a little bit on top of MD, on top of the Elta MD UV Clear. But overall, it's a good sunscreen, and I recommend it. But anyways, what was I telling you guys? Oh, update on the Sweet Leaf Stevia lemon drops. I tried them in the corn silk tea that I've been making my way through, the one that I got at H Mart. That was a good hunch to go on. It tastes wonderful, just like pop cereal. So I recommend that. But yeah, the UV index has been killer. I mean, it's been coming through the windows like none other. And so comment below on what your UV index was today. It's a handy little tool just to empower yourself with that, just to heighten your awareness. People are like, well, my UV index today is low. Do I still need sunscreen? Yes, you still need sunscreen, but it's to clue you into the fact that, hey, even though it's cloudy out, we're still aging and raging here. So it's kind of like a little sunscreen devotion that goes out to you, like, keep your head up. Don't get too comfy, even though it's cool out. But speaking of cool, it's not going to be cool for too much longer here here in Houston. The weather right now has been phenomenal. I've really been enjoying it. It's perfect. You've got, you know, some overcastness that waxes and wanes. It's not cold. It's never really cold here, but it's been nice. Oh, I've got a little story for you guys. Last night at the gym, I was on the treadmill, and my gym in my building my building in general is fob access secure, and so in order to get into the gym, you have to fob yourself in, and in order to get into some of the common areas, you have to fob yourself in. Like, people can't just walk in and walk around the building basically without the fob. So I'm running on the treadmill, and I hear this pounding on the door. It's me, and there's like a guy over by the weights, and he's got his headphones in and he's completely clueless. And so I ignored the person pounding for the first 2 seconds, and then I was like, well, I guess I better see what they want. It could be an emergency. So I go and answer the door, and it's this man and this woman, and the woman is dressed like very vibrantly. She has on all these she's got on this like flowing outfit. She's just kind of, I don't know, dressed in a very eye-catching manner, and the guy has on like a beret. I'm like, okay. And the woman started demanding that I grant her fob access into, not through the gym, but through one of the common areas to get in. She claimed that she and this man were interior decorators. I mean, this is where the story started, and from the get-go was bizarre to me. She claimed that they were interior decorators and that they had been hired to do a job, and the person had left them their key to get into their apartment, but not the fob. And in order to load in whatever they were bringing in, they were asking me to let them in. And I was like, you know, my advice to you would be to call the individual who hired you, and they can assist you. And I know that sounds rude, but I don't know who these people are. They're trying to get into my building. They've got boxes, and they've got a suspicious story. I mean, first of all, who hires interior decorators to come into, do people hire interior decorators to come into their apartments? I suppose they do. But their story that they were actually trying to paint was that my building had hired them as interior decorators to redecorate the one of the common areas, which was weird. You know, to me the maintenance, the building people, the people who own the company, you know, I can't get this out. The owners of the apartment complex, to me, it would make no sense for them to hire interior decorators and have them come after hours and then give them a key and then not allow them fob access. I mean, that in and of itself, that didn't add up, okay? So I refused to let this woman in, and I said, you know, ma'am, I apologize. I just don't feel comfortable. You know, if something were to happen, I would be responsible. So I kind of gave her some vague answers because I wanted to avoid confrontation, but I felt a little bit more comfortable because there was another guy in the gym. Granted, he was out to lunch on his headphones. And she got really belligerent, and she was very histrionic, very theatrical, and, you know, threw stuff down, was just like, you know, fine, this is so, you know, I don't want to put you out. And so I was just like, yeah, okay, bye. And I closed the door because I'm not going to take that. You know, I'm small, I'm a short person, I'm not like a linebacker. So sometimes people think that they can just push me a little bit and that okay because I'm a short woman. But no. If living in New York teaches you one thing, it is you have to stand up for yourself. So I just was like, okay, bye, and shut the door. And long story short, they ended up exiting the building out through the kind of one of the common exits, and, you know, gave up. But I called and reported them because it was concerning to me. I called and reported them to the after hours security people, and I don't know what if anything came of that. But today I went into the office and I verbalized in person what exactly went down, because I was like, this is just bizarre. And they're like, yeah, we would never hire people to come after hours, and, you know, that just doesn't make sense. So I mean, safety is a complete illusion, but can you imagine? I mean, if I had let those people in and then they had broken in, you know, they could have been casing the joint or whatever. It's insane to me that happened. But yeah, fun story there. All right, like I said, I already applied the MD Complete sunscreen to my face, neck. But I'm just gonna apply some of this Block It Up. This is a sunscreen I got at the 99-cent store. It's a chemical sunscreen that is cruelty-free and no animal testing, only 99 cents. I can't actually recommend it to you guys because it has fragrance in it. It is the fruit of the earth, but they have another sunscreen that I talked about the other day, I'll list it down below, that does not have fragrance in it, that is really good. But this one with fragrance, it actually smells nice. So I'm just putting a little here on my arms. Anyways, I'm gonna head on into Costco. So Costco has the Neutrogena Hydroboost water gel, but unfortunately they don't have the fragrance-free one. So don't waste $24.99 on these two. Although that is a good price. I really wish that they would come out with get the fragrance-free one. The fragrance-free one it says like extra dry on it, extra dry sensitive skin. That's the one to look for. They're really sneaky like that because the packaging looks pretty much identical aside from that little tiny fine print. So my Costco has the organic Made in Nature brand, but they don't have those dried pineapple pieces. They don't have those dried pineapple pieces that I got on iHerb, but update on those. I inhaled that little bag and nothing flat. So good, highly recommend. I really wish Costco would get the dried pineapple. They have the dried figs, which I know I would love as well. But I really wish they'd get that pineapple. It's quite good. A note about figs though, you guys, don't eat these in the sun. Figs are something that can cause phytophotodermatitis if it gets on your skin and is exposed to sunlight. I don't know, maybe the dried ones aren't as bad in that regard, but people eating fresh figs on the beach can develop phytophotodermatitis, so be careful. Oh look, they have the Orgain creamy chocolate fudge clean protein in a shake form. I saw Flip Side of the Moon. You guys watch Flip Side of the Moon? She's one of my favorites. But I saw Flip Side of the Moon was drinking these. I wonder if she knows that they have them at Costco, $24.99. I've never had the pre-mixed ones. I bet they're really handy. I enjoy the powder in my cauliflower oats though. Except I disagree with them. It doesn't taste like fudge. It tastes like a brownie. There's a subtle difference. So I took one for the team and just sampled this organic brown rice and cauliflower fusilli. It is gluten-free and vegan. It is actually pretty good. If you're into pasta, this one is surprisingly really good. I keep hearing all this buzz, although I haven't really engaged in the buzz, about how Trader Joe's is getting a cauliflower gnocchi. Trader Joe's is getting got a cauliflower gnocchi. So I don't know, the cauliflower brown rice fusilli is quite good. At least the way they make it here. Oh, Dorothea Benton Frank has a book out here at Costco, Some Beach Next Year. These are my favorite beach reads, far and away. Dorothea Benton Frank and Mary Kay Andrews, who, I think Mary Kay Andrews also has a new book out, if I'm not mistaken, for the summer. What else do we have over here? The Light We Lost. 2 lives, 2 loves, 1 choice. The world slowly turns. Lovers met by a life-altering choice. Something tells me this is sad. The Essex Serpent. What is this about? A beautiful cover. Might be good. Has anyone read this? Ooh, look, Costco has this Instant Pot Miracle book, and I noticed that they have quite a few plant-based recipes. Greek quinoa, chickpea, and lettuce wraps. That sounds wonderful. Wild blueberry pilaf. Wonderful. Mushroom and spinach risotto. Vegan creamy black-eyed peas. These sound pretty good. Well, hey guys, I am back from Costco and just fired up. That is a DW Home green tea leaves candle. My mom has one and they smell really nice. I love those DW home candles. They're always a win. You can get them at like Marshall's and Home Goods and TJ Maxx. Oftentimes we'll have them. Occasionally Tuesday Morning has them as well. But I just got back from Costco and let me show you guys what I got. I mostly just went in there to get the cauliflower rice and some produce staples. I went ahead and got the big box of organic unsweetened almond milks. I really enjoy these from Costco. So they come with 6. It's a very good value. And as I've mentioned on here before, these are organic and they also have B12 added. So just changing up the non-dairy milks a little bit. Then I got some Sunkissed Delight mandarins. These are really fun. My mom gets these and I like them. They peel really easily and this is a good thing to get at Costco because they're a good price and they stay fresh for a really long time in the fridge, so I enjoy having those. I also got this large bag of organic Washington apples, Red Delicious apples. I enjoy having apples and these are really good. Then of course, the whole purpose of going in there was to get the organic cauliflower rice that I use in my cauliflower oats. Another produce staple from Costco that I love getting there are their bananas. It's like $1.39, I think, for these. You can also get organic bananas there as well. The organic bananas this week were looking a little stepped on though. So I just chop these up into thirds once they are ripe and then I freeze them for smoothies. So another good thing to get there. Then I always love having celery to snack on, so I got some celery, of course. Then in the non-food realm of things, I really love this 32 Degree brand that they have at Costco. Everything I've ever purchased from there has been fantastic. And I got these 2 short sleeve scoop neck shirts from Costco this week. They were like, for these 2 shirts, it was like slightly over $5, really affordable. And I just know these are going to be great. I've really loved everything that I've ever gotten from 32 Degree. The fabrics are just really, really cooling and they have a nice wicking technology, which is key for staying dry here in the humidity. And then probably a little TMI, but we're all friends here. I always buy my underwear at Costco and they were out of the Felina kind, or the kind that I really like to get there, but they don't have the Felina ones in my size. So I need some more and I got these Calvin Klein ones. Speaking of Calvin Klein, last time I was in there, I got the 2 Calvin Klein t-shirt bras and I really liked them. But I went ahead and got these Gloria Vanderbilt ones to give a try. These are like little t-shirt bras. So we will see how those work out, but they looked comfortable and they were a pretty good price. Anyways, that's everything that I got at Costco. So I'm gonna put all this away and I'll check in with you later. Well, hey guys, what's up? I just finished up at the gym. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog today. Skincare update wise, I finished my Neutrogena Hydrating Creamy Cleanser. And I've been trying their gentle cleansing lotion for sensitive skin from their Hydroboost line. This is one of the few products in the line that they kept the fragrance out of. It's this product and their eye cream and the gel cream for sensitive skin. A note about the eye cream, however, the eye cream is identical to the gel cream for sensitive skin. They've just taken it and put it into a tinier little bottle and are charging more for it. So that product, that eye cream, you know, I think it's completely gimmicky. Where I think it's fun though is if you need a travel size dupe of your Neutrogena Hydroboost, then you know that might be handy because it's more TSA friendly. But anyways, coming back to this face wash, this is a cleansing lotion. It's basically a non-soap cleansing lotion. It is very gentle. I've obviously been using it a few times here and actually kind of going through it pretty quickly. I don't know if you can see how much I've gone through. This works really well. Takes the mascara off, takes the sunscreen off, water resistant sunscreens, zinc films come off easily with this alone. Blends, functions really well with the Hada Labo cleansing oil, double cleanse method. Very, very gentle. I like it a lot. However, I do not think that this offers you anything over their Hydrating Creamy Wash or the CeraVe Creamy Wash whatsoever. And it is far more expensive. You know, the difference here is that they put hyaluronic acid in it, which is a humectant and, you know, just a small molecule that can bind up water. Great ingredient in moisturizing things, but I can never really wrap my head around it in terms of putting it into a face wash. I don't mind if it's there, it doesn't bother me, and I think it can kind of help cut down on excessive irritation, but I really just don't think that it offers a whole lot in a face wash as far as hydrating or being a moisturizer. I think it's largely just splashed on there and, you know, buoyed on there and then just rinsed off. I don't think it does much. So, you know, I'm obviously going to finish it up, but this is far more expensive than some of their other face washes, so I don't think it's worth it, and it doesn't really offer much over those. But I do like it a lot. You know, I haven't gotten any complaints from you guys about the Neutrogena Hydrating Creamy Wash or the CeraVe Creamy Wash, and nobody's ever complained about my all-star favorite hyaluronic acid-based face wash, the Hada Labo Foaming Face Wash. I love that one, and you guys who have used it really seem to like it as well. So those are some of my favorites. This one I do really like, but I can't justify the increased price for the blue bottle and the HA edition in there. I think if you really like the HA edition, go with the Hada Labo. It's more affordable than this one, but anyways, Neutrogena, you've got to be careful. They put fragrance in a lot of things. They're sneaky like that. I like many of their products quite a bit, but they have some bad actors, so they're not all phenomenal. But this one's a good one, just kind of expensive for what it is. But anyways, guys, I'm getting the flashy light, so I hope you all enjoyed the vlog today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.